We are waking up with saddening news that the guy or the man who went missing when he was at CBD is dead. I can just read for you as we continue mourning these people, wondering if these people are still alive. Why are they not being released? And mbona tumeanza kusikia basi habari za vifo za vijana ambao wamekuwa wakipotea. This is Friday, January 3rd, 2025. The body of a middle-aged man who went missing under mysterious circumstances in November last year has been dumped in a mortuary in Thika. November si kitambo, juzi tu. Ibrahim Haital Mwiti was last seen around Nairobi CBD before he went missing. Ibrahim's distraught family has been looking for him since then, only to find his body dumped at a mortuary in Thika. It is not clear what led to his death. He will be laid at Langata Cemetery, according to Islam religion. The tragic incident comes at a time when cases of abductions zimekuwa rampant sana. Watu wamekuwa kiuliza, surely, a question we also asked ourselves yesterday, can the US send more than 3 letters to Kenya zenye hazijibiwi? So my good people, yesterday we were asking ourselves, why is the Kenyan government assuming the letters from the United States? And we saw that walitumiwa letters ngapi? 4. Imagine 4 letters without any response. Nikawaambia mtu mgumu ambaye nimeona sana, si mwingine bali ni our president, that is President William Samoei Ruto. My good people, today we are waking up with saddening news that the guy or the man who went missing when he was at CBD is dead. I can just read for you as we continue mourning these people, wondering if these people are still alive. Why are they not being released? And mbona tumeanza kusikia basi habari za vifo za vijana ambao wamekuwa wakipotea. This is Friday, January 3rd, 2025. The body of a middle-aged man who went missing under mysterious circumstances in November last year has been dumped in a mortuary in Thika. November si kitambo, juzi tu. Ibrahim Haital Mwiti was last seen around Nairobi CBD before he went missing. Ibrahim's distraught family has been looking for him since then, only to find his body dumped at a mortuary in Thika. It is not clear what led to his death. He will be laid at Langata Cemetery, according to Islam religion. The tragic incident comes at a time when cases of abductions zimekuwa rampant sana. Watu wamekuwa kiuliza, surely, a question we also asked ourselves yesterday, can the US send more than 3 letters to Kenya zenye hazijibiwi, na iendelee kutuma paka leta ya 4 of which ilituma jana? If really truly these people are not dead, then also, can the government been given an ultimatum to produce these people before maybe the end of last year and fail to do so? Another question, can this blame game be giving us the truth that these people, it is true that they are nowhere to be found? Today, if you listen to what Ichung'wah had to say, he is rough, saying that yes, abductions are there, but they are not the ones responsible. The government is not responsible. Then, is our fear closer that maybe these people might have been killed already? Because if they were there, you remember the other day maandamano ikifanyika, the other day when Ruto said let the justice, or let's stop killing women, we saw Aoko being released. Then is it that these people are not there? It's the reason as to why they are not being released to the public. But why? The first letter was sent during the Stop Killing Women protests. The US sent a letter to the Kenyan government asking it to take responsibility, do the investigations, and bring things clearly on the table. Kenya did not respond. The second letter came on 26th. The United States of America, was trying to urge Kenyan for transparency in the investigation and accountability to whoever was abducting the citizens. The third letter came, no response to it. And now the fourth letter came yesterday. Hakuna mtu anajibu. Instead of that, it has now become a game of a blame game. You know that? Gachagua is blaming the government for abduction. A few days later, we now get it that Dimas Barasa is also blaming Gachagua. Mutuse coming out with saying that he has evidence that Gachagua is the man behind abductions. Then we ask ourselves, ni haki? Kuna mtu mwenye anachukua tu vijana na amenyamaza? Is it someone from outside Kenya? The answer is absolutely no. Whoever is abducting Kenya is a Kenyan and he is within us. Francis Gaido's yesterday's drama could have given you answers if you were keen on who is abducting Kenyans. This is a man who just did his research and found out that Abel Rotich, the man who has close resemblance to William Samoei Ruto, and claims that he's the first cousin to President William Ruto. Then his office is again in one of the story building in town on 21st floor. The faces are so close, and it was being alleged by Gaido that he is the man behind the abductions. Instead of DCI going for the man, they now posted all over the internet that is now the guy who is wanted. Yet he has no criminal offense. Though we don't know why that happened or why the DCI wanted him, but absolutely alleging from what he had posted on Twitter or on X platform, that was it. Then we ask ourselves, for a man like this one to die today, maybe we don't know what Ibrahim had done, since kama una followers wengi hatuwezi jua nini una post. But is it right? This is a 24-year-old man, a Muslim guy. Kuna paka Obi pale akisemekana ya kwamba he is missing from the photos circulating. Na ukirelate from what kina Kibet Bull wamekuwa kishikwa, ni mambo madogo sana. It is only yesterday that I was telling you, and even I got support from the comments. I can just check it for you here. I was telling you art will never be a crime. Art is never a crime. Let's check at the comment here. This is LK Leo Triplet. What is Leo Triplet saying? Bull is a national asset. I can't believe an artist can be killed for an artistic cartoon, for satire, for parody of a public figure that only helps create healthy democratic debate and a check on power. Yeah, I told you yesterday, art will never be a crime. Those cartoons, unless you're just having a thick head or maybe a busy afternoon, you don't want to think inside what is happening or inside what you're seeing. I'll repeat again. When an artist portrays something, either on canvas or nowadays we have now the artificial intelligence, so you just command a computer, that artist is only trying to express himself on what maybe he has been oppressed. When you see a young man putting President William Ruto inside a casket, or even President Donald J. Trump of America, that will simply mean that the guy is being oppressed by the leadership. The image of Trump or President William Ruto only depicts that the man is pressed by the leadership. The image depicts the leadership. The image executes the leadership. That was the fastest way the man would give out his expressions, his feelings towards how his feelings about the government. But now the abductors are going for him. Why? They think, or they have already concluded, that this man wishes our president's death, which is a no for me. Another thing, when you see a young man portraying an image like of the first lady, that is Rachel Ruto, they were saying that, oh, that is bad, the society is ill. Since that image of Rachel Ruto was showing her nakedness, not really her nakedness, but just a naked woman's body, then the head of Rachel Ruto. That is not her body, yeah. The young man is trying to express himself. That Rachel Ruto, as much as you are silent about our abductions, as much as you are silent about the corruption in the government, you might think that you are in cloth, but you are trying to show us your nakedness on who you are regarding us, the youth. Those are just simple things the youth are trying to communicate through these artistic cartoons artistic expressions, the silhouettes, and everything. So why should they kill them? No. Another thing before we close this juncture for today, we had this message for our videos for today that if anyone knows anything about the abductors, we have like the ICC. Hata kama mnasema the Kenyan police are being involved in it, that's why you can't go there to report. We have the ICC. It is not healthy for a public figure like Rigathi Gachagua to be singing every day on the political pulpits that I know the man, his first name is Abel, I want to reveal the second name. I know the man, he stays at one story building in Nairobi, 21st floor. I won't state the name of the building. State, kwani nini haijafanyika? Kama ni parliament, people went there. What about just one story building that is finishing our men, that is finishing our youth? It is not fair for you to see a parent crying on a television because of the abductions. He has no answers. The government is claiming it has no answers. Yet you're saying you have the answers, but you're not bringing them clear to us. So as we protest this, we are praying for these people who have been abducted. Actually, let this be just the last case you're seeing or we are hearing that a man has died. Moving forward, we want to pray that these people, may their bodies be found well and in healthy conditions in living souls. I've been your great host, Bob Shakwila, and this is the Bob Shakwila Analysis. If you're new here, kindly subscribe and turn on the bell notification. For any kind of support, just send it via my number, pale chini. Thank you so much.